Namaste. Today we will look at the completed pages for the month of September, and I'm recording this a few days before the month could end, but I don't think I will really be able to color a lot more. If I do color a couple of pages in the remaining days, I'll include it in October. That being said, I didn't really do a lot. I did only 16 pages, which is like half a page per day, or one page every other day, you can say. I do have a couple of whips, which I'll show you. I did do a little bit progress in my 10 books to finish, but really not as much as I had hoped, and I'm starting to think that maybe I'll not be able to finish all the 10 books that I had hoped to. But let's see what I have done. Before we start, I have only two markers which I used up, and they are these. One is a peacock green and another is a peach. Both are from Touch New. So let's start with my work in progress. So I started one page from this one, Fantasy Fashions. Actually, I should have completed it in this month, because it was, I think, for a prompt from Colourist. I don't really remember. I think it was fashion or something like that. So anyway, so I have started doing this. I thought I will try and do as much as possible with pentel jewel hybrids, and then I will use color pencils to color in maybe the skin tone or the background and stuff like that. But I have made only so much progress, and somehow I don't feel drawn to this anymore, so I kept it aside. Let's see when I think of going back to it. Then I have one work in progress in my 10 books to finish. I have done only so much. So let's see when I am able to finish this. But I do have some pages completed in this, which I will show you in the completed pages. Then I have one work in progress in this book, Fantastic Collections. So I'm using one page here to sort of color in with my almost used up gel pens, and when they are about to get over, I'm going to come to this page and color them, so that I use up the gel pen completely and not risk a whole page getting destroyed because I'm using a gel pen and suddenly in the middle of the page it gets over. That's very risky, and then you can't find the exact match. So I thought this is a good page, since each button can be colored separately, and it's a very small space, so there is a very little risk of me running out of a gel pen ink in the middle of a image or something like that. So that's one more work in progress. And then I have my famous work in progress since 2 years and I have really not done any progress. Actually, I forgot about this page completely. I had planned to work on this. I had also some ideas on how I want to progress, but I completely forgot that I had to work on this one. Well, so that's it. Let's start with my completed pages. So first what I will do is I'll show you those pages which are from my 10 books to finish. So I worked on this books. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I worked on 5 books out of the 10 books to finish, and out of my 10 books to finish, I think one book I have completed. So I had to work on 9 books, and I have worked on 5 books out of that. It's not a bad ratio, but the fact that we have only 3 more months remaining, for me to have a goal and not really pay much attention to trying to complete it is truly against my nature. Sorry about that sound. That was my neighbor's door. Please believe me, it's not mine. Yeah. So for me, the fact that now we are almost in October, and October, November, December, I don't know how much I'll be able to do. I seriously doubt whether I'll be able to finish any of my goals, coloring goals. So let's see what happens. And go through at least the completed pages. For this book, I have made I think good progress in the sense it had very few pages left. I did 2 pages and I think I have only 4 pages left to finish this book. So hopefully I should be able to finish at least this book in the year. Let's see if that happens or not. So I did this one. I did this page to participate in Dawn Moore's One Color Challenge 2022. If I will put the challenge in the description box below. If you have not participated, maybe you can consider. It's just you have to color any image with hues of the same color, and it is being facilitated by Dawn from her channel Embin's Color With Me. I will also put a link to her channel and you can see she also has some books of her own. She has 3 books, mandala books, on Amazon. You can have a look at those also. I'll put a link for those books also in case if you want to purchase. Okay, and then I did this one. So I have done this one with acrylic paint pens, and I tried to leave a lot of white space because I started feeling it was getting too cluttered, and I think it was a good decision because I think it would have looked it wouldn't have looked as good if I would have colored more of the white spaces. At least that's what I think. I don't know if you agree with me or not. So that's the 2 pages from this book. Then from Magical Artifacts I did only 1 page, and from this book now I have 15 pages left, but these are color by number. If I just put my heart to it, I should be able to do justice. So this is how the page has come. I have not changed anything. I have used the color palette that was suggested by Sachin Sachdeva. That's his book. So I didn't substitute or anything, and I think it looks quite good. I liked the image, how it has come out. And what did I use for this one? I used Tongfu shop markers. Then from my another 10 books to finish book, Cute Dinosaurs, I have 11 pages balance in this one, and I did 2 pages. So I did this one. Again, I used various markers. Can you see it? Yeah. And I did this one. These are cute images, so I hope this book also I should be able to do a little bit more progress if I put my heart to it. Now this book is going to be my nemesis. I don't know why I chose this book, because it is a very difficult book. Otherwise also, like even to complete a single page, for me at least, it takes multiple days, and I chose this as one of my 10 books to finish, and I had hardly any pages already colored in it. So in this one I am having 37 pages, and I can absolutely be sure I seriously doubt if I will be able to finish this book, because even if I do 1 page per month, 1 page per day, it will be a tight thing to finish. Okay, so this is the page that I did. This was a buddy color with Amanda. I'm sure she finished hers long back, and I just took my own sweet time to finish it. I will put a link to Amanda's channel also in the description box below. Do go and check her out. She is a wonderful artist. Sorry. Okay, then I did this one. Here I experimented a bit. I used two colors, one red and one black, but I have used Pentel Energel, which is basically this pen. I just love these pens. They are very, very good. If you have not heard me raving about them before, then please hear about it now. I highly recommend, if you are the kind of person who does a lot of spiroglyphics or the mystery lines and stuff like that, these pens are really good. They last very long. So yeah, I did this Dracoy Malfoy. I tried it with 2 different colors. I was a bit scared that it might not work out well, but I think it has given good results. And then I did this page. I think it's Dobby, and I did it with the single color black, but again it's a pentel energel pen that I have used on this one. Now from this book I have exactly 10 pages balance, because this book has 20 images and I have finished 10 images out of this. So it's a close cut. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this book or not, but I'll surely try my best to do that. Okay, so that was from my 10 books to finish. Now there were some books that I colored in for the first time ever. That are these 3 books. So it's the first time I have colored an image in these books. Okay, so the first one is Nourish, Angie's Extreme Stress Menders, Volume 6, and I colored this page. Again, as you can see, I have left a lot of white, you can see, but it was too overwhelming for me to color the whole mandala in as is condition, and I thought, okay, I will color it the way I want. And if you see from far, like, you know, if I hold it up very close, you can see that I have left spaces, right? Like I didn't color this, but if you look at it from far, it's actually pleasant. The shape also looks nice. I don't think we miss the fact that I have not colored in so much of the spaces that were there. I have used Ohuhu water-based markers for this one, and I think it looks quite good enough. The thing is that with Angie Gray's stress menders, the higher the volume number, the more intricate the mandalas become. So it's like, you know, it's very difficult to find a simple one. As you can see, they are all so intricate. So if I have to do mandalas and not spend a lot of days on each one of them, then this is something which I'll have to do, is like I'll have to use a lot of negative space and I'll have to leave a lot of white. So let's see how it goes with this one. Then I did for the first time a page from Glorious Gardens, and I did this image. It was a buddy color with Linda from Astra Luna Coloring. I don't think she has a YouTube channel, but she does have an Instagram page. I will put a link to her page. She also has a Etsy shop, if I'm not wrong. So do check her out. And we did this page. I'm sorry, I'm very bad with editing, so I can't put her page over here. But I'll put a link to her Instagram and you can surely check it out yourself. This one I did with markers, various markers and pencils, and like this is one of those rare occasions where I did mix media. Usually I don't mix pencils and gel pens and markers and stuff like that. I usually stick to one kind of medium, but I felt very comfortable using various mediums in this, so it's a combination of a lot of like pencils and markers. And even in markers I have used water based, I have used alcohol, I have used Copic as well as Tongfu, so like from budget to good, and pencils. So it's all over the place, but I think it does look good at the end of the day, and that's what matters, right? I was satisfied which is even more important than the fact that it looks good or not. Then I did a page from this book also for the first time, and this is Janin Morrison's Patterns for Meditation. So I did this page. I have used various markers. I really don't remember the brands. I think again it was a combination from Copic to Tongfu and Touch New and everything in between. So yeah, but I think I liked the way this has come. This same image is available here in white, but I felt this was a bit overwhelming because I would have had to color a lot. The black in this was already there, so I had very little space to finish coloring. So I thought I will opt for this one. I hope one day I'm able to color this one, but for the time being I thought, okay, let me go through this book and color the one which is having more black already there, so there is very little space for me to color in. So that was it from this book. Now I will show you the books where I do have pages which I have previously colored, and I just did a few more pages now. So from this easy coloring, again, this book primarily I have been doing body colors. Most of them are with Astra Luna coloring. Some I think I have done with somebody else also, but I don't remember now. I did 2 this month, so there's this one. Sorry. And I did this. I don't know how many, sorry about that noise. I don't know how many pages are balanced, but I have done quite a lot of pages from this book, surprisingly. That is all thanks to Nadia because she does a lot of body color with me from this book. Okay, then I did 1 page from this Let's Cram This Classics. I did this page. It was for a colorful prompt called, I think it was Ugly Bugs or something like that. So I hated these bugs, so I selected them for that prompt. I did this with Ohuhu water-based markers. I did one body color with Paula from De Santos Art. I will put a link to her channel also. She has actually put a tutorial on how she did her page, and her page is like, oh my god, she's really invested a lot of time in that. I just did this in literally 1 day. And I didn't really pay so much attention because you can see in the sky I didn't really do anything much, on the ground I didn't really do much. She has put a lot of effort, and hers is more summery, mine is more gloomy. So if you want to see something more happier, you can check out her page, and I will put a link to her channel, and it is one of her latest videos, so you can have a look at that. But overall I did have fun doing this page. I like Colin Thompson's grayscale versions of drawings. They are very whimsical, but at the same time it's much easier to give texture because of the grayscale, but they are very complicated. So look at the amount of detail in each. I don't know when I will come color any of these, but yeah, we have to begin somewhere. So I think this is my 3rd or 4th page in this book. Not many I have colored, and I think I have run out of all the simple pages now out of this book, so all the remaining ones are a lot more complicated. But yeah, that was from this book. Then I did a page from mermaids, but I didn't do a mermaid. I used one of the bonus pages. I have done this with various markers, and I still feel that like there were just too many colors for such a small page, and I did not understand the picture at the end of it. Like, why would, I don't even know what animal this is, but why would they have this kind of legs and this color tail and then that color face and another color for the body? I just felt it was just too much. This is more like a kids activity, like where you want them to learn about more colors. That's what you would do. For me, this did not make sense, but it was fun nonetheless, because I zoned out and I was into coloring this page when I was doing it. But when it was over, I was like, what the hell is this? I don't understand this page at all. Yeah. But anyways, I've done this with various markers. Then I did a page from this extremely cute book by Jade Summer, Adorable Owls. I don't know who the artist is. They have, this is from the days when they used to not tell who the artist is, so I don't know who the artist is. If you can recognize the style, maybe you can tell me whose style this is. But I did this page, and again, as you can see, I have left a lot of white. I have started doing that a lot, I think, nowadays. I'm not sure if I should attribute that to my laziness or just to the fact that I'm now more comfortable with accepting a page as completed despite not coloring every available space in it. I hope that it's the latter, because sometimes I feel if I add more color, I am actually going to spoil the beauty. I truly believe that this page looks the prettiest it can with the color combinations that I have chosen. If I put color anywhere else on this page, I will probably spoil the beauty. And whenever I feel like that about any page, I just pull back and I stop putting colors on the page. And I have been doing that a lot lately. Let me know if you think that is just because I'm too lazy to color every space, or you do agree with what I mean when I say that I feel if I would have put any more color, I would have probably spoiled the beauty. I mean, it wouldn't look as cute. At least that's what I thought, and I stopped putting more colors in that. Anyways, so that is it for this month. As I said, I did only 16 pages, and I don't really know what I'm going to do for the next month. I haven't thought about it. There is a possibility that I might not post any more videos in between. I don't know if you have noticed it. I didn't post anything for a very long time, even before this video. So I have not been having the greatest time, but coloring is keeping me going on. So I hope I'm able to do more coloring and keep myself occupied, let's say. I thought I had finished and I realized that I have not included this book at all, and this is also one of my 10 books to finish, and I seem to have done quite a bit in this. For some reason I forgot. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 pages. So I did 16 plus 7. I don't know how much is that. 23. I think 23 pages I did then. Okay, anyways, so you will see a bit of a weird editing here because I will have to insert this somewhere in between. Yeah, so let's start. I did this page. I've used various markers for this one. I have not substituted any combinations. These are the combinations suggested by Sunlight Drawing, and I have used those same ones. And some of them are good, some of them are not so good. Like, for example, this one, I didn't really understand this combination with the hues of purple and green. But this one is nice with various shades of blue. This also I liked. It is various shades of browns and tans and reds. I really liked this one. I think I have missed a color over here. I can see a digit 5 and 5 was supposed to be a tan color. So yeah, well, what it is, whatever it is. This one also, it's like I'm torn between, like I like the brown part and the green part separately, but together I'm not really sure about this combination. And then this, and this. So this is the last that I have to show you. So sorry about that, but this proves my mind is not where it should be. Anyways, if you have not yet subscribed, then please do so. And if you wish to buy any of these books or any of the coloring products that I spoke about in this video, I will put Amazon links below, and I would request you to use them if you wish to buy any of these things. And have a great day or evening depending on when you're watching it. Bye for now.